it definitely is an honor to be here with you, and I'm so super excited to be able to engage in this level of conversation, dialogue, and then also hopefully encourage you to really dig into it, because sometimes you can overlook the fact that it's about data, or you can have let me say it this way. I had preconceived notions about what I felt about data and the perception of it, but reading this book has really changed my perspective and has really encouraged me to do more with data that's available to me. So I'm excited that you're excited about reading this book. So for some of you, hello. So some of you, so like when you're in church and the pastor is preaching and teaching and they write the script, they tell you the scriptures, you write them down to take notes. So I went ahead and I gave you page numbers. So if you want to get your pens out so that you can take notes, so that therefore when you hear something exciting that is said today, you can say, oh, on this page, this happened on the book launch, okay? So go ahead and get your pens, get your books ready, and make some notes in the margin. That's okay for them to write in your book, right?
It's theirs now.
Yeah, exactly. It's theirs. Let's own
That's
it.
where that comes
So
from.
that's really good. I know some of you may have picked up in the bio that I also work for Department of Human Services. So I have the pleasure of being a co-worker of Dr. Nathan. But not only, she was my supervisor for a period of time. And she definitely challenged me in terms of looking at the customer service delivery from a data-driven function. And those words in a sentence was terrifying to me. So I am grateful that you challenged the creativity within me to really try to grow in that area. So thank you for that.
And now you actually challenge me when we come to meetings. I'll take a back seat and just let them go on. And she's saying, yes, I have this many and this many. And I'm like, whoa.
Yep,
yes.
you set a great example. So chapter 3, data needs a voice. We're going to sit a little bit right here in this section. And it's important because the book is called what, guys?
Data speaks.
So one more time.
Data speaks.
Awesome. So in chapter 3, data needs a voice. So on page 40 to 41, for my note takers, it says, our survey revealed that 24.29% of the participants consider data analysts boring. 34.7% play a passive role in gathering data as a leader. This implies that 1 in every 4 will find an analytical-driven culture challenging unless they understand the added value of data-driven decisions, business analytics given a data a voice. So my question to you, what is the added value of data-driven decisions in business analytics?
Okay. And before I answer that question, how many of you here consider data boring?
Talk about check out.
Amazing, amazing. So you see what we're talking about. And you said data-driven.
What is the added value of data-driven decision in business analytics?
Precision. Like was mentioned about my bio, I'm a pastor. I've been doing that for 30 years. And as a pastor, we apply faith in a lot of things, right? And applying faith, which I am 100% support of, sometimes prevents us from being realistic. Being able to arrive at data-driven decisions. There are certain things that are what comes to my mind. I'm gonna take it home a little bit. God, the all-knowing, when he was giving Noah instructions, because he was about to wipe the earth, but he said, build this ark, whether you believe it or not. He said that he should do what? Take them for every animal, do what? 2 by 2. And then what else did he say? There should be what? Male and female. Because after the flood, he intends for there to be proactive, procreation. Simple. That's data. If he said 1 by 1, he probably has to put some things to sleep again. And so, because in my line of duty, I've witnessed where I have to present information, and there are some in the room who are so excited, they can't wait to tear the report apart, not in a bad way, but ask more questions. It's like I got some juices flowing. And there are some that are like, that's nice. So when are we going to the next, next part of this agenda? But the truth is that everybody's participation in making a decision is important. So if 25% of the people in my audience are checked out, then are we necessarily arriving at a decision that will benefit 100%? Not at all. And so that's my passion. Like when I talk about how the name came, I had to do these reports for almost 1 year of COVID. And every night, every time I have to do it because I had to adjust my time a bit because of, having to work with a newborn baby and have these reports due every day. I get so excited. I'm pulling these numbers. I don't know where the time goes. I just get so excited. And suddenly I had this passion like, oh my God, I wish I can just share this joy. I wish people can see what I'm seeing. There's so much hidden in this information and it's like, I don't even have enough time to communicate. I'm going to communicate to them what they want because, I report to people. But there's so much behind it that if they can only see what I see. And that's my hope. And there are very few data books you'll get that have colorful graphs in it or catchy little numbers in it. It's because I'm not looking, there are things in there for who we consider data geeks, but it's more for those who do not to see, to at least be attracted to the book, like it looks good, then maybe you can read it. And so that's my passion. Like, data-driven decisions are precise. Yes, there are so many things. I mean, look at when you want to consider change management. Nobody likes change, right? But change happens all the time. But the reason why people don't like change, not because of change in itself, but how it's done. And so if we're able to analyze the culture and get not just how we think things are happening, but actually concrete information on what's going on, what the opinions are, how you can synthesize those opinions and use them to the benefit of the ministry, organization, or department, whatever it is you're doing, it makes change so much more palatable, and we can, one thing about creatives, they do things very quickly, right? We can move quickly. People who are creative in their mind, they want to do things fast. Yeah. They don't like the red tape, they don't like the bureaucracy, but the thing to bring that together is, okay, let's have evidence, let's have something to base our decisions, as long as you can understand what these decisions are, what's the outcome, then we can perhaps cut through all the noise, cut through the white noise, and get to the real root of the matter and get our results. So that's
that's exciting.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Ife Nathan, and I'm here excited to introduce my book. The name of the book is Data Speaks: Business Analytics for the Creative Leader. I found myself completing a doctoral program in strategic leadership out in Regent University in Virginia Beach. And I was very drawn to the data analytics part of the training, and I realized that I had a very keen interest in not only analyzing data, but being able to communicate data in a manner that appealed to different types of audiences. And I realized that why a lot of people shy away from data is because either it seems to be over their head or it's not communicated in a way that is meaningful for them. To be able to obtain a copy of my book, whether you want to get the hardcover or the paperback, you can visit drifenathan.com. If you want additional formats, you can visit Amazon and Barnes & Nobles.